Намале руку.
Okay, talk.
Hello.
So hopefully the stream will work now, the audio, because we had some issues as always. Not sure if it works now, but
It does work.
It works.
it's working?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So
Alright,
after
welcome.
8 laps of racing, we are here with the commentary. In the commentator booth today is me, Nake, then Monkey and Maxim Ninja. So
Hello.
3 guest commentators.
Yeah, let's see what's happening on the track. Wait. If someone could share their screen, it would be amazing.
I'm commentating through my phone and I have it open. I have the game open on my notebook, so I don't think I can.
Oh. Wait. Thank you. Oh, Badu goes into the pit.
Yeah, I'm watching that right now. He's on P2. So obviously, as I said before, there will be many swaps. At least it's expected because of the Wheel of Fortune showing us that there are mandatory 4 pit stops in this race. And some of the drivers have already made one.
Is that Dev or Crack Dev? Is the big Dev or the little Dev?
Little Dev 0323.
Yeah.
Crack Dev isn't
On the
racing
same.
today. But Dev has made his appearance first time in a whole season almost. I think he's raced in like 2 or 3 rounds.
T-Jerk made a big mistake. He's kinda washed right now, getting chased down by man goating, as we see.
Teacher gave up.
Leonard, holy.
But I think Teacher doesn't really care anymore because he's leading by 42 points, I think.
Oh,
So it's like...
He may win it this race.
Def is winning, mark my words. He's going to pull a legendary performance, and after like 4 rounds of non-existing and for
he's already within 7/10 between him and Light.
oh, man, 15 does the same mistake. Oh shit. The goats are washed.
Dev is also losing time to Light. P1.
Kanye left.
Huh.
Kanye has left. That's sad. And did Albert race or no?
He didn't.
To be
So
fair,
two drivers for Paradise Racing have retired.
oh.
That's horrible.
To be fair, the top 3 in D1 in apparel are kinda bad at the moment. They're all doing bad. Like T-Jerk is nowhere. Like going me nowhere. Chris is also nowhere.
Where is he?
Chris
Cross in P10.
What? No, Chris. That's Chris Cross. No, they're not that guy.
What is Chris Cross doing? Oh,
Both at lines.
he is on his own race, I think.
Saving the time. What this guy?
He's moving the lawn. The grass was a bit tall, so he decided to mow it a bit.
As we see Baduk, oh, never mind. We see David Gay. As we see Chris now, holy shit. I know what Chris Cross is doing.
He's a safety car.
Yeah, he is a safety car. Leo Drakkar goes into... That's his second pit, I think.
Yep. Def is chasing Light still, not letting him go.
Dev has
But why
really
is
good
TJ so
pace
far
with that.
behind?
Dev is one of the best, if not the best, D2 drivers. He might get promoted to D1 next season. As we see, he's competing with Light, aka the GOAT of FRL. I know, not really, but still, he's really good.
Man 15 gave up. He's 4 seconds behind the leader. Are there any fights on the track? No, there are not.
No, not really.
Crisscross plus 3 laps. That's great. Leo Drakkar quite far behind. But he's not a horrible driver, is he? I think he's had good results earlier in the season. Let me see.
Leo Drakkar is kinda... He's always in the midfield. He's kinda mid, to be fair, and now he's last. He's behind Baduk that hasn't showed up the entire season and hasn't really raced anything. So this really shows.
Hold on. Leo West standings. He's P9 in World Championship. That's not bad. I mean, he has 33 points with claiming a podium on round 4. That's good.
That is good.
And then there's Def, who didn't appear on round 1, DNF'd in round 2, claimed the podium in round 3, then didn't appear in round 4 and round 5, then didn't appear in round 6 apparently, or claimed 0 points, and now he's on P2, fighting for P1. Amazing story.
How many pit stops has Dev done?
I think 1. Not sure, but I think 1.
Oh, Market is
he's
actually
done
doing
well.
pretty good too. There's a battle for
Mahir and
P5
David
at the
Gabriel are
moment.
fighting.
Yeah, battle for P5 at the moment. These guys were both D2 in FRL in season 10 in FRL, both voted.
Light pits. And thanks to that, Def is on P1.
And everyone behind Light, almost everyone behind Light pits. The top 5 pit, 4 of the top 5. Oh, everyone pits.
That's right. Def is on his own strategy, so hopefully it works out for him. Chris didn't go into the pits. Chris Leonard, and he's on P3 right now. So this is a great result for him as well, if he manages to keep up. But I don't think he will, because TJ are gonna fastest tires.
To be fair, the
Chris is
fight
trying
for the
to
win
find-
is between T-Jerk, Light, and Dev at the moment.
Yeah, Manbifting is quite behind. Def goes into the pits, so hopefully he manages to do it quickly.
I think the pit stop takes about 20 seconds on this track. Oh, it's actually FR,
Yeah.
so it takes about maybe 25 seconds. So he'll still be behind. What's Chris Cross doing? He'll still be behind Light.
Dev goes onto the softs. He's got quite a fast pit stop. And he goes ahead
Yeah,
of TJ and Chris. So now, if he doesn't corner cut, he can pretty much keep the second place for him, which would be quite nice for him.
And also, dirty air is crucial here. If you have a lot of dirty air, your race is kind of ruined, to be fair. So he just needs to stay on track. And
Yeah, and that'll be an issue for TJ, Chris, and Manpifting, as they are going back to back right now in the battle for P3.
Everyone will eventually have to change the compound of the tire. So maybe the next pit will be mediums from lap 25 to 32, and then maybe on the softs again.
Yeah, we'll see. We just have to wait. Light 1.1. Baduk that is asking, what is World Cup score? Let's have a look. Why not? One 1-0 for Morocco still.
Wait, who are Morocco playing with right now?
Canada,
Morocco's winning. Morocco's winning.
hopefully. Yeah, you can really see the driver struggling in a dirty air, as Chris has gone just a little bit of the track. But T-Jerk doesn't have that issue, because T-Jerk is ahead of the two cars and he's quite far behind Dev, so dirty air isn't an issue for him, which is great. And Def as well.
Yeah, Manpifting is kind of back. He's only a second, 1.2 seconds behind TJ. 1 second now behind TJ. So he has the slipstream down the back straight, the straight, and the back straight probably. But he'll be struggling with the dirty air. Wait, where did Chris go?
Chris Leonard
Chris
has
pitted.
Yeah, Chris Leonard has pitted on medium tires. And the drivers ahead of him are on softs, so Chris there has a chance of going like up to P5 maybe, P4 if lucky.
Yeah. Wait, is he on the
So-
soft or the mediums?
Chris is on mediums, and all the drivers ahead of him are on softs. So there's a big chance to undercut them. Chris Cross is just
He's just having fun.
yep.
Oh, a battle for last place. Baduk and Leo Drakkar. The two goats are fighting it out for P9.
And Leo goes into the pits.
Fuck.
The battle didn't last for long. And Leo onto the softs. Not sure if it was the right strategy. on last place. I mean, I'm not the most experienced driver, but I would go for the compounds that would last a bit longer to maybe have a chance on, staying out for more laps and then maybe having
Yeah.
a shot on overtaking other drivers.
But I think Baduk is overall faster than Leo, and if Leo has dirty air, it will be like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, Baduk is on medium tires. Of course,
Ah.
he has older tires, but still, I think he will manage to stay on the tires for longer than Leo. We'll see.
There's still a battle for P3. There's a battle for the podium at the moment. Man15 and T-Jerk are fighting it out. Dev is still somehow hanging on to Light. I don't know how.
Wasn't Maher fighting with them as well? But now he's fell down by like 11 seconds.
Yeah. Mahir is actually really good, and I think he'll challenge for podiums next season.
Leo Drakkar will also soon be lapped by Light, as it seems. David Gabriel goes into the pits, and he misses his box. He missed his box, so that'll cost him quite a lot.
No.
But he goes on mediums.
Yeah, I will go. Yeah, good luck in commentating, guys.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
alright. See ya. On go. Light, T-Jerk and Man15 are all pitting. So it seems like they're all on the same strategy because they're having the pits at almost similar times, while VDEF is just having his own race. He's going on a completely different strategy, but it's working quite well for him. So besides the fight for P3, there are no interesting battles, but Chris Lennart, as I said earlier, he's on P3 due to his early strategy. He has an early pit stop. VDEF now goes into the pits. Yeah, VDEF's strategy is just to pit one lap after T-Jerk and Man15 and those guys. So let's have a look at his pit stop. He doesn't miss his box, luckily. And he goes on softs back. So that's good. But I think that Light will just come ahead of him, and he does. So the battle for the lead is on again between Light and Dev. But as it seems now, they will have to pit one more time because they are not doing 12 laps on softs. So as it seems to me that there will be one more pit stop. Not sure about it, but I think it's the most logical outcome with Baduk pitting as well. And did Chris have a corner cut or they just overtook him on fastest laps? Haven't seen that one. But Man15 has set the fastest sector 1 and also green sector 2. So he's improving and he's currently on P3, holding on to it quite nicely. Oh, he's had a red sector 3. That's a shame. because I'm pretty sure he could have had the fastest lap. T-Jerk is close to man-15, but not close enough. While Leo is trying to fight Badukt for P8, and maybe he might have a shot. Not in Sector 1, but he's quite close to him. So, and let's have a look at the fight for P1, where Dev has set the fastest lap, and he just doesn't have enough speed into that first corner to overtake Light. Chris into the pits, so that'll be interesting. I predict mediums, but I think he's going to, he chose soft, which makes sense. There are 10 laps to go, and Dev is dangerously close to Light. Light goes off the track a little bit, but still. And Dev is going by the outside, and he's through, or maybe not. They're neck to neck. Light has a wider line. Side by side, going down to that first corner of the race of the track. Dev going by the inside. Dev, Light, they're fighting. It's really fun to watch. And T-Jerk has left. T-Jerk has DNF'd. Hold on. There's a battle for P1, where Dev is just doing everything he can to overtake Zavarudo, Light. And there are many DNFs. What happened? David Gabriel has DNF'd, Chris Cross has DNF'd, T-Jerk has DNF'd. So it's our fourth retirement today's race. What? I don't know what happened. But Dev finally managed to find a way past Light. And now he's leading, but it'll be really very, very close. So Man15 now doesn't have anyone to fight for P3, as Mahir is 20 seconds behind him. But due to all those DNFs, even drivers who didn't have that great of a race have now got a chance to get some better points. Because there are currently only 7 drivers racing. So hopefully Leo doesn't DNF, even though he's a lap behind. Because I'm pretty sure that he will be able to get some decent points for P7. And Dev is ahead of Light. He's on the softs. Light is also on the softs, but Dev pitted 1 lap later than Light, and there are 8 laps to go. So if everything goes as planned, Dev might have an advantage in the later laps. So we'll see how that turns out. And besides that, there are no more fights on this track. With only 7 drivers left, everything is quite stable. There are huge gaps between the drivers. Leo Drakkar is going behind Manpifting, but the thing is that he's left behind, and Light is now pitting. So, by the logic that was used by Def all the previous laps, he's going to pit a lap later. Light has missed his pit stop by a bit, but it was not critical. But Manpifting is now close to him. So maybe there's still a chance of Manpifting overtaking Light and going up to P2, which would be a great comeback. And now look at Maher. He's behind Light. And Maher has came out of nowhere to fight for that P2. And maybe he will do a miracle today. We'll see. Those are two teammates, if I'm not mistaken, because they're using the same livery. So, but Maher, I haven't even noticed him. I still thought that he was just in behind somewhere, and now he's up to P3. When Manpifting behind him, but there's quite big of a gap, and VDEF is pitting. I just thought that it took him a bit longer than expected, but I'm pretty sure it was okay. And VDEF is going ahead of Flight. That's great to see. I'm just really happy because he's racing for my team, but all of the drivers are showing a great performance today. And it's really fun to watch. Manpifting is getting dangerously close to Maher, but maybe he manages to stay ahead and hold him back, which would be very interesting. Those two drivers are currently our closest thing to a battle that we can imagine, as Def is 3 seconds in the lead, ahead of Flight. Manpifting is in the slipstream of Maher, trying to go past him on that last podium step, and it doesn't seem impossible, as Maher doesn't really have that good of a tires anymore, even though there are just 6 laps left. Manpifting is really close to him, now going through that last chicane in his slipstream, and you can just see him going way faster than him into those S's on sector 1, and Manpifting is through. So yeah, that was expected, but Maher showed us a great performance, and P4 is a nice place to stay in. But he doesn't give up. Chris also isn't that far behind, but I don't think he will be able to fight Maher, as there are only like 4 or 5 laps left in this race. Light Murillo, 3.4 seconds behind Def, our leader. So what do we have here? Manpifting ahead of Maher, who just doesn't have the tires to fight him. And I don't think anyone will be pitting now, as we are slowly but surely coming to the end of this race, which was really fun to watch. It's sad to see so many drivers disconnecting or just DNFing, and Baduk is going to the pits. So he's on mediums right now. I expect him to go on softs, and he does. So that's well. But Baduk doesn't have anything to worry about. Leo is... No, but Leo is getting closer, but not close enough. Baduk is ahead, and with the fastest tires, I thought that we maybe could have a battle for P6 between Baduk and Leo, but I highly doubt it, as Baduk is just on faster tires right now, and he has a massive advantage. Def is growing a gap ahead of Light. As I look into Minimap right now, I don't think we will see many changes in the standings right now, as everything is quite stable and there are big gaps between the drivers. So the closest drivers to each other are currently Baduk and Leo, but it's not something that will change. Videv goes to the line to start lap 36 of 37. And that'll be 2 laps to go. Maher goes into the pits with only 2 laps to go. And Chris goes past him up to P4. Just when I thought that all the standings have already been settled, Maher is pitting, goes into the softs. So, well, maybe he decided that this was a better option rather than just staying on P4 with old tires, because that would leave him to lose more time on laps. But let's have a look at Def. He's going through the line to start our last lap of this race with 4 seconds ahead of Light. Def making an appearance first time since round 3, if I'm not mistaken, if the spreadsheet is correct, where he claimed podium. And now he joined this race. He's gone on a different strategy than all the drivers that were expected to win, like T-Jerk, Manpifting, Light, and he just dominated the race. Not by a lot, but he still dominated. And now he's going to Sector 2 to claim the victory here. His first and only victory so far. It obviously won't win him the championship, as he will only have around 40 points. But he wins this race by 4 seconds with completely different strategy. It's an amazing performance by him, and I really have to give him an appreciation, small appreciation talk. Chris Leonard comes 4th. So yeah, it was a good race. Overall, I really enjoyed it, even though for the most part of it I was the only commentator, but I think it was really fun to watch, and there was quite a lot to talk about. With only 1 round ahead of us, which I'm not sure what will be. I think it will be Kiliman, as it's almost always the last. Yeah, it's Kiliman, and it'll be next week. So see you then. Our podium finishers are Def, Light, Manpifting, Chris, Maher, Baduk, Leo, and all of the others have DNF'd, which is quite sad, but it was expected. So thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you next week, where we will have a look at our final race and our final championship standings.